Right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Diamond Hands Trading Channel. My name is Barney XBT, and for this video, we're going to be going into the weekly open for Bitcoin and just crypto in general. We're going to be mainly focusing on Bitcoin, though, and I'm just going to give my thoughts, what I would like to see price action wise, and identify some important support and resistance levels to be paying attention to, so you guys are aware and can focus your trades based off of those levels. So this is our Bitcoin chart, as you can see, on the weekly time frame. And here we go. We got a nice pump. Happy Monday. It's always good. Back into our little range here from 17.2 to like right around 17.6, which is that resistance we haven't been able to get above. It was also the bottom here in June, as you can see. So in order to be bullish long term for the year, and we're probably going to range within this area, maybe a retest of 16.8, take out liquidity because everyone's long right now. So I'm expecting some chop. But mainly what I want to see is a nice break out of this, 17.6 level, some price action above, consolidate, retest, and then we can consider making new highs and higher lows. Yeah, so right now everything's looking good. It's just a little too soon to say. We didn't even close Monday's session yet. So with that in mind, yeah, the daily just looks amazing. I went long the other day. Whoever, if you're in the Diamond Hands Trading Telegram, I post all of my trades there. I went long around 16.8. Got stopped out because my stop loss was too tight. Just for no reason. I should have just, used lower leverage. Real invalidation for this trade. Once you saw, okay, so price is consolidating, right? It breaks out of this level here, and you start seeing it treated as support, like 2 times it wicked below that level and closed above. That is bullish. So it doesn't matter really where you went long here. Your main invalidation would be here, right around 16.4. So you want to adjust your risk and your leverage, so you don't get liquidated if it only takes out this low. You want to be focusing on the bullish thesis is not invalidated unless this low is taken out, right? Because then we're making a lower low. But yeah, everything looks great. Levels I'm paying attention to is obviously the 17.6. Like I said, I want us to get above it. I wouldn't be surprised if we come back below and we start rejecting this for a little while, retest, then back into the range, up above. I'd be very surprised if we just continue to go straight up. Main level I'm paying attention to is like these highs here, like right at 18.1. As you can see, it's a very important level because we're on the daily time frame right now. You can just drag that level to like right here. Yeah. And you can just see 1, 2, 3. Had that nice move up to 21K. Market structure break, took out these lows, closed below. And then on that week of November 10th, came all the way back up to reject it here, and then rejected it again here on the FOMC meeting there on mid-December. So yeah, 17.6. I'm just going to try and make this video as brief as possible so there's as much information in here that you need to decide your trades of the week. Next, I'm going to look at Ethereum. For those of you who are in the Telegram, I just went short at 1340. This is a scalp, not a long-term trade. Because on the daily, this looks incredibly bullish, as you can see. You can see this resistance here was a big deal in September. Kept wicking above it, couldn't get above here and again. So right where we are right now is a very important level. That being said, I wouldn't be surprised if we smash through it. What you really want to see, as you can see this high here, we printed November 10th. Rejected it here, mid-December, just like we did for Bitcoin. Same kind of price action. And we're coming back up to it now. So you want to make a higher high, and you want to have a daily close above 1350 to be bullish, right? I want my next daily candle to come up here, maybe wick up above here with a bunch of stops. Even if it comes back down, I still want it to close above this 1350 level. And that would be bullish. And then I'd be looking at the next range, which really is this one here. Where's my fib? Here we go. Yeah, so then next targets would be like, close to 1500, and then top of the range 1700. Take out this area here. That could happen over the next couple weeks. This is a long-term play, but we're just paying attention to 1350 level for now. All right, so if you have TradingView, if you don't, go to tradingview.com right now, sign up. It's free. You can add your watch list here on the right. You just simply click the plus sign, add symbol, type in ETH, USD, BTC, USD, add all these in, and you can just watch the charts for yourself. Up here is where you set your daily, your time frame. You can go watch it all the way down to 1 minute. Let's look at ETH for 15 minutes. So this is the current short that I have. I'll put the play right around 39.80 from over here. And my validation really, I have it at 1360 because I'm only using like 2x leverage for this trade. But really I don't want to see an hourly close above 1350, like 1360 area. So you can leave your stop up here. If you're cutting it really tight, you can just put it above these wicks. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get a nice pump up to this 1350 area, just judging and looking at this. So I'm keeping an eye on it. Targets are really just right here. It's just a scalp. I'm looking for a 2%, 3% move if I can. Get that risk reward. Like a nice 5.6 even to these lows here. 4.3. So low risk. Same thing. If I get stopped out, I'll probably try and look to re-enter here if we start treating as resistance. Break back below, come up to reject the level. That's my trigger to start targeting maybe 1288. I was pretty surprised we kind of went straight past that level and just kind of never even retested it really, besides on a 15-minute time frame. So we will see. GALA, I know I posted the L I took on that. I want you all to see this chart real quick. Oops. So I wanted to go long originally right here at like 1776. And then I got stopped out, and I tried again 2 days later down here, and then they stopped me out again when we took out that 0.1569 wick, ended up closing green. And from that daily candle close, price has moved. Oh my gosh, I have to minimize it down, even be able to drag it up that high. 187%. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. So that's just unreal. Yeah, I'm a little sad I didn't get that one. Congrats to anyone who did. But yeah, I just have to have narrow focus next time and not try and get stopped out. I mean, it was very risky down here because you're literally bottom catching. I don't think GALA's ever gone that low. So it was literally, it was like an all-time low. So you just didn't have any support or resistance levels to go off of. I was just simply going off of the bottom of that wick right there. I didn't want to make another low and then have it maybe go all the way down to 10 cents or 1 cent, I mean. But yeah, you live and you learn. So that's that one there. I think this will continue. I knew Web3 was a good, there was really no narrative for why it was so bearish. Like everything Web3 related, GALA, Sand, all these others are at like all-time lows. And Web3 is, if you believe in it, which we all do, and it's clearly the future, it literally makes no sense to not buy. And that's why I was wanting to. I did buy some spot at right around 17 cents. Excuse me, I think I keep saying 17 cents. It's like a cent and a half. And yeah, so that's GALA. Next, we're going to go to Solana, which is having a great pump. For those who follow me on Twitter and on the Telegram, you know we went long at 8.25. That trade is now up a ridiculous 100%. So we can't complain. I made a lot of money. I did take a lot of my profit right on this daily candle here, about 75% of the position. But, you know, that was just me, you know, not having all my eggs in one basket, because it could have clearly ran back on us again, you know, kind of like this move did. And, yeah, I'm entirely happy with this, leaving a 25% of the total position as a moon bag. And I did take some profit at around $17.24 today. I posted that on Twitter. I'm still in it, but only about 12% of what I originally longed at 50x leverage currently. So that was a big ballsy one for those who followed with that. I hope you guys all made a lot of money. Levels I'm looking at for it to remain bullish. We want to look at this, you know, close here on 1760. It's funny how it kind of is like wicked right up to it. Rejected earlier. We've had a really nice run up though, so for me to say, you know, it's still bullish, I need to see a flip of this level and then to think where it's going to continue. Right now it looks like we're just coming up to resistance, you know, slight rejection. This daily candle hasn't closed yet. We don't really know. It could maybe come back down in here first. We could range for a while. So you never want to have a very strong bias. My bias is bullish. You know, there's a lot of momentum right now. I want to see that to be right. And let's say it ended up going back above here just to knock out all these shorts, because like our last video, we want to be looking for areas of liquidity. So for those who are short and price is pumping, they want to, the bulls want to liquidate the bears. Where would most bears post their invalidation stop losses? Probably this high right here, or maybe here, right around 20 bucks, 18 bucks. So, you know, they might just have a push above here, maybe comes into this area here somewhere, comes back down. If it comes back down, starts rejecting this level here, like goes back below, closes below, goes up, rejects, that's my short trigger. My invalidation would be above the high that we created here. And then I would probably target, you know, this level here. So the trade would look like this. Let's say, whoops. Trade would look like this. So I put my entry there, validation there, target here, or even like down here. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. If I was looking for a long, it would be a slightly different scenario. If you're not already in it, I would want to reload probably like somewhere here. I don't want this low to really get taken out, right around 13 bucks. We've had a really big move the past 2 days, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a little pullback, but I would want to see something like this and like load up along in this range, wait to see the flip here again, and then we target these highs, break out of there, start to make a move up to 25 bucks or even, you know, $24. This low here at 20. So there's plenty of levels to go off of. I'm just looking at high time frame, daily closes, and, you know, extremes for the day, which would be the, you know, the top or the bottom of a wick. So that's the plan for Solana. I don't want to make the video too long. I want you guys all to watch it and learn as much as you can. So yeah, basically bullish until proven otherwise is the current sentiment. And flip these levels for Bitcoin. 17.6, we target 18, and then we probably go for 20 or above. I wouldn't be surprised if we came out to take out this. That November high, that would be insanely bullish if it were to happen, which pretty much is just a giant range right now. So if you were to take your range tool, your fib retracement, from the bottom of here up to the top there, you can see where the mid-range is, which is hilarious, which is right where we rejected pretty much December 14th. So yeah, right around 18.4, these highs here is like your targets for longs. And if we just blow right past it, then you can target the top of the range, it's right around 21.4K.